Good morning, everyone. I'm back up here at the cabin. Gonna get some work done. I got about a week up here, so hopefully the weather is good. It seems like it's gonna be a nice sunny day today, so I'm gonna try and get quite a bit done today. I'm going to do some work on the outhouse. Probably first thing I'll try and tackle. I gotta get the door replaced on the outhouse. The hinges broke, so got some new hinges. Gonna get the door mounted back, and then I'm finally gonna stain the exterior of the outhouse, which I've been putting that off for almost 3 years now, so it's probably time to get it done. So should finish up the outhouse once it's stained. And then I gotta get the brush cutter out and start cutting all the weeds and tall grass. It's been super rainy here, so the grass and weeds and flowers have just taken off, and everything's like 2 feet tall. All the paths are covered, so I gotta get the brush cutter out and cut some paths down. As always, if you guys enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you got any questions, and make sure to click subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so first task for the day is to get this outhouse door fixed. So I gotta get the old broken hinges off and then put some new hinges and remount it. And then I'm going to stain the exterior with oil and diesel mixture. Hey, Odin, don't take. So that's first task. This is what I mean when I said everything's overgrown. This is the path right behind me to the outhouse. It's just growing like crazy because of how much rain we've had. So as soon as I'm done with the outhouse, I'm gonna have to get the brush saw out and just trim all these paths down low, get everything around the cabin trimmed down. Hopefully that'll help with the bug. But first thing first, I gotta go get this outhouse fixed. It'd be nice having a door on the outhouse again. Even though it's probably 1 in 200 million chance of someone coming up while I'm in the outhouse. It's still nice having a door. Hi, buddy. Now let's see if these are going to even work. Seem like they will. Now for the fun part. This is gonna be tricky. So like so, I guess. That works. So the reason these hinges broke last time is because we didn't have an outside latch to keep the door closed. So it was always swinging in the wind, and a big wind gust caught it and it broke the hinge. So I'm going to put this cheap little latch on here. I'm sorry, buddy. You're getting bugs are all over you, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's all right. Perfect. I've got to screw a little piece of wood here, and then I can screw my latch to it. There, that's better. Alright, now to staining this. Nice. Now staining. The wood really soaks it up, so I'm going to have to mix up some more. If there's anyone out there that is thinking they might want to try this type of stain, the couple tips I have is, one, you should try and use the oil that comes from the same vehicle. So if you've saved a bunch of oil doing oil changes from one of your vehicles, sometimes the tint it'll be hard to match up if you use oil from multiple different vehicles, because it might be different grades of oil. It might be a cleaner running engine. It just is. We tried using some oil for my diesel truck and then oil for my car, and we couldn't get the tints to match no matter what we did. So we just stuck with using the oil from the car that was a little lighter of a brown color or a golden color. So try and use the same oil from the same vehicle, and you definitely wouldn't want to use this for any interior stain, because it takes a while for the smell to go away. We stained our outside siding with this, and it took about a week before you didn't smell like the hint of oil. So I wouldn't probably use it in any interior. If you're wondering if this does anything other than change the color, I keep calling it a stain because it does stain in a different color, but it acts like a preservative. The wood soaks it in, and then when the wood gets wet, if it rains, you'll see the water just beads on the surface of the wood and just runs right off instead of soaking into the wood. So I like the color it stains it, but it's going to help preserve the wood and make it last a lot longer. All this siding on the outhouse was old pallet wood. The bugs are out with a vengeance right now. I'm gonna have to put Odin inside soon because he's getting feasted on. I've gotten the front and the back and the one side almost done. I gotta go mix up a little more to get this side finished. I'm gonna go take a break and bring Odin into the cabin and put the near fatal dose of bug spray on, because I don't know, diesel and oil must be an attractant for bugs because they're getting pretty bad. So I'm gonna go douse myself in some bug spray and mix up some more stain and get back at it. So if you're enjoying the video so far, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. Alright, that side's done. I gotta do running low. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. That's done now. Alright guys, here is the finished outhouse. I got the door mounted back on and got everything stained. It should lighten up a bit. It's a little dark right now because it's still wet, but as it dries it lightens up a bit. There's the side. That is all old pallet wood. And I thought it was the wind that had ripped the door off, broken the hinges, but once I stained it I noticed there's claw marks, so I don't know if you see them right up here. It looks like a bear is what ripped the door off, not the wind. There you see the claw marks where it stood up and probably clawed the door off. So hopefully this one lasts a little longer. So I got the outhouse door reinstalled and the outhouse completely stained, so now I'm gonna go grab the brush cutter and get it fired up and start cutting back some of this brush, at least where the path to the outhouse the path down to the shed, the quad path I gotta get, and then the path out to my potato patch over there. Got it all cut down, trimmed down flush with the ground, hopefully help with the bugs. I'm gonna do all around the cabin too. I'll leave the hillsides because soon it'll just be full of fireweed. So I like the wild, and rose hips. Rose hips and fireweed is pretty much this whole hillside, which looks real, once they start flowering it looks really good. So I'm going to leave the hills and just brush cut the paths that I need. Yeah, I gotta go grab the brush cutter and fire it up. It's gonna be a pain. I haven't started it since last spring. Okay, I got the brush cutter running, so it's running a little rough. It won't idle very well, so hopefully it'll run enough that I can get some paths cleared and all this overgrown brush cut down. Yeah, it's gonna keep me busy for a while. There's a lot of cut. Alright, so that does it for day one. I decided I'm going to try and do a video each day, just document whatever I'm doing for the day. Today I got the outhouse done, mounted the door, and then stained the outhouse siding. And then I got all the brush cutting done. So I cut all around the cabin and got rid of all the long grass, and then cut a path up to the spring, cut a path down to the shed, cut a path to the outhouse, and then cut one to the potato garden. So I'm just going to keep that area trimmed down short, hopefully help with the mosquitoes and the bugs. If you like the video, then give me a thumbs up and make sure to click subscribe. I'm out here for a little over a week and I don't have internet, or it's completely off grid, so no cell service, no internet, so I can't upload anything until I'm back in town. So everything you guys see has already happened, so I'm usually about a week behind. But I'm going to try and get at least 4 or 5 videos for this week that I'm out here. Tomorrow I am doing the solar rack, getting the 4 solar panels mounted and installed. Alright, I'm going to go take the drone out and do its maiden voyage. I finally got it up here, so I'm going to take it out for a flight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.